Hi, Nooria. Hi,
Hi,
Louise. Hi,
Amira.
Donna. Preston,
Hi.
Preston is really Justin, but he's faking us all out, hiding in the dark. What a guy.
Mysterious.
Yeah, you are Mr. Mysterious, that's for sure. A pseudonym and no face. Well, you guys can see his face on the Thrive Tribe. You can see what he looks like. So, yippee! We got some work to do tonight. Hi, Kristine. Oh, dinner time. Well, hey, I would love to. Zoom keeps giving me all kinds of new messages. I'm delighted to see you guys all here. Got some good work for us tonight. Somebody drop off?
Louise.
Louise? Okay. I think Lauri said she's going to join us, but she'll be a few minutes late. And here's Louise again. And who else was there? I thought maybe Kevin was going to join us, but anyway. Okay, so what I'd like to do is, because we've got some new faces and we're still all getting to know each other, if you could just go around, say your name, where you're from, and what you're grateful for. How about that to warm things up? Nooria, let's start with you. You're up on my left, top left. So there you go.
Okay, thank you. I am Nooria. Sorry, my son is here. Steven, can you turn it on? Please turn off the light. Sorry.
Oh,
Turn it on. Steven, turn it on. I'm sorry.
you're trying to pull
You're
it.
trying to be like Justin.
Yeah.
Go
So
ahead.
I am Nooria. I am originally from Afghanistan, but I live right now. I'm living in British Columbia, Canada, and I'm grateful that I'm here. So
Oh,
thank you.
alhamdulillah. Yes, thank you, God, you're here. Beautiful. Okay, Preston, you're in my right, upper right.
Justin Abshire. I'm from Atlanta.
I have arrived.
We can see you. Can you? This is going to be one of those nights. Okay,
Yeah.
Louise, can you just hang tough, please? Well, I'm going to mute Louise. Go ahead, Justin, please.
I'm from Atlanta, and I'm grateful for, I guess, this whole process. I started this probably about a year ago, and it's really changed my life. So I'd say that.
Yeah. You had a miracle today. Would you mind sharing?
Oh, yeah.
Which one? I know.
No, I've been under a huge amount of financial pressure, especially the last few months for some reason. But not knowing where the money's going to come, I have a lot of employees I got to pay and debts to pay, and it's one of the things I've been working with Amir on. And we got done a session today, and then when I walked in the office, they just told me one of the payments came in that we've been waiting on, and we thought it'd be much further down the road. And then one of the projects, we just got a date to start, which is going to help us a lot kind of survive through this year. So that was definitely a good thing.
Good. Yeah. And we were working on the mock-ups for those things. So,
Yeah.
I mean, literally, these mock-ups can happen just like that. We've just got to get out of the way. So, congratulations. I'm super excited for you.
Thank you.
Good job. Yeah. Yeah. I think money has got the biggest charge for all of us, and we've got, you've got employees. There's so much moving parts to all of these types of things. And so, our challenge is to get neutral, and I get it. It is a challenge extraordinaire. So you're doing great. Thanks a lot for sharing that. Okay,
Yep.
Donna, let's go to you. Bottom left, middle bottom left.
Hi, I'm Donna. I'm from Alabama, and I'm grateful for feelings. I just realized that. So
Yeah,
they can be difficult, but I'm grateful for them.
Well, thank you for sharing that. That's powerful and profound. Thank you, Donna. Okay. Kristine, you're next.
I'm Kristine. I'm from San Diego, California, and I'm thankful for Thrive Tribe and Tuesday gatherings.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, it's funny because several of you were with my advanced when we did the 6-month group endeavor. And I remember the resistance that you all presented coming to the group, like, oh, what are they going to think? And I can't see, and da 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 da. And Justin was making a comment today how he really felt the difference. I don't know if you want to say anything about that today, Justin, about the group.
Yeah.
Energy.
Yeah. So sometimes I have a hard time when I'm with you. But it just mainly seeing things. And maybe it's because I'm doing it myself. But when we're in the group, I feel like stuff comes across way like a lot more clear. So I don't know if it's probably because of the group, I'm assuming. But.
Yeah, I don't have the pressure on, I guess.
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing, Justin. You feel like you need to perform. You have performance
Oh,
anxiety in front of a mirror.
The master, yeah, in front of the master. It's like, oh God, yeah. Okay, well, I'm glad that's behind us. All right. So Louise, I don't know if you're able to join us or if you went away again or what you're doing. You there? Okay. Marc, welcome. I haven't seen you forever.
Yeah, it's been a
Nice to see
while.
you. Yeah, welcome. So we're just introducing ourselves, where we're located and what you're grateful for.
So my name is Marc. I live out in Phoenix, Arizona, and I'm really grateful for all the many blessings of abundance that have fallen into my hands lately.
Yeah, you're so abundant you can't join us. But I'm grateful for you're here, Marc. It's awesome. Great. And Miss Lauri, welcome.
Hi, I'm Lauri. I'm currently in Austin, Texas, and I am grateful for community, like the community that including this one. Just so grateful for it.
Beautiful. Thank you. Louise, did you go away? Give you another shot? I don't know where she's went. Yeah. I'm just going to check my phone here, see if there's anybody that's supposed to be here. They're not. So you guys, did you read the outline that I sent you about, or in the Thrive Tribe, about what we're covering tonight?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, haven't had a chance.
Okay, so our big subject tonight is gratitude. And it's a fascinating concept to me. I don't know that we've looked at it in its connection to abundance and or limitless possibilities. And also the connection between gratitude and intuition. They're so interconnected because they operate on high vibrational frequencies that require us to have a state of openness and being present, being aware. So let's dive in. We'll do a quick. Any questions before I dive in? I've got some notes here that I want to follow. Oh, here we go. So Louise is having a hard time with connecting. Yeah. I don't know that there's a storm. I know there's a big winter storm supposed to be hitting a big part of the United States. It's probably coming from Canada, right, Nooria? Blame it on those darn Canadians. Yeah. Louise, are you able to join us and share where you're from and what you're grateful for? But you're muted. She's having a hard time. Okay. Well, yeah, so back to our class tonight. Let's go ahead. I'd like to quickly get our energy running, and then we can perhaps do some readings on some issues here. So let's go ahead and close our eyes. Coming into our sacred center. You guys are all experts now, so let's go ahead and just release the existing grounding cord from your busy day. All the running around or challenges, situations, everything that's been going on for you. Create a brand new fresh one for today, Thrive Tribe, November 26th, 2024. Anchor that securely at the center of the planet. And just let's explode red, white, and blue fireworks all around us for all the anticipation. And we've got the holiday of Thanksgiving in the US. Canada has their Thanksgiving back in October. I think it's the first weekend or second weekend. So as we say hello to that grounding and activate gravity, come on up to the center of your head and just power wash that space out. Just all the thoughts, questions, curiosities. Good job. Bring in some gold suns into that space, just resetting it and fulfilling it. There you go. Let's say hello to the earth and cosmic energy. And I think what would be helpful for next week or the next time we do this is if you guys could spend maybe 15 minutes running your energy. That way we spend less time clearing our energy to get into this sacred space. Also, just a reminder for everybody that's new to this, no alcoholic drinks or other stimulants before we do this or come into the sacred space. I almost assumed that it was something that I didn't have to mention, but I really, really want to emphasize that because opening the doors to other dimensions and beings is what happens. We don't need that when we're trying to clear that. So saying hello to that earth and cosmic energy, go ahead and turn it up. Yeah, explode some clear, crystal clear roses in front of your third chakra. Go ahead and bring your aura in, arm's length around you. Good job. Go ahead and put a rose on the edge of your aura and ground that rose, and then drop your name in it or a picture of yourself, today's date, just creating separation from yourself and the rest of the space. I've created a sacred space for this class before we started. Just notice how much easier it is as we plug into this group energy to get our own answers and to take ourselves to a higher level of frequency. Go ahead and explode red roses behind your neck, purple roses behind your the base of your spine. Electric blue roses in front of your second chakra. Neon green in front of your clairvoyant space, sixth chakra. And melon, peach melon above your head. All right, that looks awesome. All right, let's go ahead and create a rose out in front of you for gratitude. And I want you to look at that rose. What does gratitude represent or mean to you? Describe or explain what gratitude is or does, or the essence of it.
I don't know if this is just based off of what you said before we started, but I heard base and foundation.
Well, I'd say that's completely opposite. Or, I mean, I don't recall saying that. So,
well,
that's great. I mean,
it's the connection to abundance and other things that's where I'm hearing base or foundation. It's like
beautiful.
The soil, I guess.
Beautiful. So, yeah, what do you see in the rose? What is
Um, the stem just being more solid and grounded.
Mhm.
Like rooted.
Donna's saying, you can unmute yourself, Donna, or if you're muted. So would you say it's the root of everything, or the when you
essence
say
of
the base?
everything.
Yeah, the essence. Yeah.
Right, Kristine?
She's trying to say the essence. Yeah. Looks like people are bouncing out of our room tonight. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, that's a good explanation. It's not the end all be all. I'm seeing like
So
fertilizer almost.
So describe the rose. Yeah, fertilizer's good.
So I'm not getting this so much from, I'm looking at the rose, but it's not from the rose necessarily. I hear it. Does that make sense? It's hard for me to interpret when I'm looking at roses.
Okay.
A lot of times.
Okay.
But what I do see with the rose is just a more solid, thicker stem.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm hearing this. I'm not necessarily seeing this.
Okay. So for tonight, what we're going to do is turn down our first chakra to 10% open. Turn the second chakra down to 10% open. And turn the third chakra, ladies, 70% open, gentlemen, 50% open. And come into the center of your head, and just looking at a rose, ask the rose to define or explain or show you what gratitude is for you.
I'm seeing it as this like centering, this coming back to presence. And it's like a purple rose. Most of the time I see it kind of red, but it's like this beautiful, vibrant purple color with a strong stem, some leaves. And the purple just like is almost like this radiance of the present moment. It's very interesting. It's beautiful.
That purple is also often associated with spirituality, isn't it? And regalness and or royalty.
Yeah, abundance.
Yeah. Beautiful, Lauri.
I
Ask the
was-
rose. Go ahead. Who else wants to say something?
I was seeing like I see a silver rose. It's kind of like lacy. It's translucent. It's got a very strong stem, and I'm hearing humility.
That's
and
interesting.
kindness.
That's interesting. So how would you explain what that means?
Well, it's kind of like you need to express humility and not be a total jerk about the thankfulness.
Okay.
Not being boastful. Instead of being boastful, being humble in the gratitude or humble in the thankfulness.
So when we're humble, it's sort of an internalization, and it's just like a grace.
Yeah, I can go with grace.
But humility is a powerful word. Yeah, so when we're in gratitude, it almost gives us, it allows that space of being in grace, right? Not trying to push and force things. It's almost a form of allowing it, right? So now you can see or appreciate how it's so interrelated to abundance and intuition, because we're not trying to force something. We're not trying to push it. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So ask the rose, how much room do you have for gratitude? How much space? And the rose can show you, or you can look at a gauge from 0 to 100. How much space do you have for gratitude? And there's no right or wrong answer, but we're not going for 100 immediately. Just like hint, hint.
I've got 80.
Okay,
I got up to 98. It just went.
good.
Yeah, I got 82.
Okay,
I'm 23.
okay,
I got 90.
okay, good. Good. So there's no right or wrong answer here. Ask the question, who's interfering? Who or what is interfering with you having 100% gratitude?
Comparison.
Mm-hmm.
Fear.
Mm-hmm. And when you say fear, what fear? What fear of what?
It's more like my ego protection. There's like
Mhm.
that part that's wanting to protect out of fear.
Okay,
The
good.
unknown of the unknown. Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm the same with Lauri.
Okay, cool. Good. Justin, have you gone off into a black hole or something?
No, I'm listening.
What are you looking at?
I didn't get anything on that, what you just asked. But the last one, when you said grace, that's what I was thinking.
Mhm. So yeah, we want to look at how much space we have for gratitude. So go ahead and if you don't get anything, explode roses until you get a rose that just represents it. Or look at a gauge, how much space do you have? Really, I think all the work we're doing, we're creating space for more and more gratitude. But I think this is especially timely with Thanksgiving. And I think we think about it too much. And as I said, shared in my post, I don't know if it was in my email or I also made a LinkedIn article post about gratitude and how it's a being state, not a thinking state. Just saying words, oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, right? It's a state of beingness. When we practice gratitude, just as Lauri pointed out, we're shifting our focus away from fear, away from lack and negativity, and we're aligning ourselves with these feelings of appreciation, grace, love, abundance. And that's an elevated emotional state that just naturally clears mental confusion and blocks, and makes it easier for us to access our intuitive abilities and allow that flow, whether it's intuition or abundance. So yeah, as we practice gratitude, that's an automatic raising of our vibration. Looking at your rose, what else does practicing gratitude do for you?
Brings me from the future or the past to the present.
Good awareness, great.
It opens me to be more receptive.
Okay. Good job. What else, guys? What are you looking at?
I get the same as Donna and Kristine.
Good. Just exploding roses if you're not seeing anything.
It also brings me out of ego, and brings me into, well, out of myself. It takes me out of me.
So it quiets the mind, stops all the
Yes.
chatter. Pardon me, it stops the chatter.
Yes.
For me, it puts me in like a whole different emotional state. Like I don't know. I mean, I've been before, like just this whole wave of emotion comes over you where you're just extremely grateful for no reason. You don't even know why. I don't know how to articulate it, but
Yeah.
it's more of an emotion than me saying I'm grateful for my family or grateful for this. It's
Yeah,
like
it's a
it's a
feeling.
wave. Yeah, something just comes over you.
Yeah.
And it could be
And
something stupid. I mean, I was in Chick-fil-A the other day, just sitting there eating. I don't ever go eat fast food, but I sat down to eat, and I don't ever sit down and eat. I'm always on the go. And I just remember feeling how grateful I was to sit there eating food and just watching everybody. It was weird how it came out over me. But,
beautiful example. Thank you. Yeah, for the simplest things.
yeah.
That's a perfect example of being versus, like a passing thing,
Yeah.
Yeah. And so ultimately it creates flow. So by being in gratitude, it's just inviting other people to be receptive and feeling rewarded or supported. And it just starts to open up the doors, the higher levels of spiritual intuition. And we're not resisting, we're not blocking either guidance or ability to receive whatever it is that we want to receive, right?
Mm-hmm.
So as you're running your energy, go ahead and ask yourself to have the earth and cosmic energy just run to the vibration of gratitude. And just notice, I don't think we've ever done anything like this per se. So just ask or invite it. Maybe there's a color. Maybe it's the color of the rose you're looking at. And just let that show you what gratitude feels like. I mean, I know you've all felt it, but just allow yourself to bring it on for nothing, no reason per se.
I feel like my heart is just like expanded even bigger, just like this ball of love.
Yeah, so sweet. Yeah, it's very sweet. It's gentle, it's graceful, it's if it could speak, it was eloquent. It's just lovely.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, this is really peaceful and gentle.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, it's emotional, like
Love.
Yeah, like when you see that amazing sunset that is a sunset of a lifetime and it takes your breath away.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it feels like complete awe.
I'm adding this to my nightly practice.
Yeah, it's sweet. It's just sweet. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just think about it. When you're running your energy, just maybe in bed or to go to sleep, you could run this vibration of gratitude of just for the day and everything you experienced, what you're going to have or experience tomorrow, for all the days in the future, the days in the past, and the lessons you learned, whatever comes to mind, of course. But to me, it's just sort of a wonderful closure, culmination. And it'll be a great experiment because I can just imagine how beautiful, how deep your sleep is, as a result of that.
It feels very healing. Like
Yeah.
I can feel it like picking up things and just transmuting it, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Good.
It's almost like it's like it connected a piece of being, like, because a big part of my lesson in my work with you was like getting out of the doing and being okay with being. And it's almost like this is another piece of that puzzle of just like, oh, I can be in gratitude and just experience this full joy of being, just being.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
It's
And
effort.
not losing your power, not losing any part of you, but gaining more of you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good job. Oh, I see, Kevin, you finally joined us. Thank you.
Yes, sorry I'm late.
You were having dinner or something.
On the freeway.
What's that?
On the freeway.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It's definitely not the place to meditate.
Right.
Okay, well, welcome. What we're doing is we're just looking at this energy of gratitude. So rather than repeat it, I encourage you to listen to the replay. I think you'll really find it profound. We're going to shift now into doing some readings. So Kevin, you're welcome to ground yourself and say hello to the earth and cosmic energy. Come up to the center of your head. And I'll let you maybe listen in or watch a little bit as we get going, and definitely can jump in. So readers, are you ready? Okay, we got lots of people here tonight. So we're gonna do a couple things. We're gonna look at what we're gonna look at the individual for looking at their aura and how they can align more deeply with their natural cycles of abundance and gratitude. So we're going to look to see, is there some steps or something they can do, and or where are there some blocks? Okay. And we'll look at that person's rose for the biggest gift. Look for the person's biggest gift by opening to have more gratitude. I can't remember how I even wrote that. Doesn't make sense.
We'll figure it out when we get there.
Yeah, we'll figure. I'll make it up. Okay, I'm pretend I didn't say that. You're probably reading my aura anyway. I know you guys are getting so darn good. The other question is, what gifts or abilities is that individual meant to share with the world? Okay, so we'll do the best we can on those questions based on the speed of the leader here. So let's see, we're going to read Nooria. How about that? We'll read Nooria first, since we'll read the youngest members of our tribe first, so they can have some examples and practice and see what we're doing. How's that? Okay.
Sounds good.
So Nooria, you just get to take notes, okay?
Okay.
And we'll talk to you. Keep your eyes open. And the rest of us, we're going to check in with that grounding cord. Check in that your earth and cosmic energy is just gently running. Go ahead and put a rose up on the edge of your aura just to keep your space and mindful of being in the center of your head. And what else do we want to do? Check that lower chakra, turn it down to 10% open. Second chakra, 10% open. Third chakra, gentlemen, 50% open, ladies, 70% open. And let's just explode some roses. And looking at a rose for Nooria. Nooria, can you say your full birth name for us 3 times?
It's Nooria Nazari. Nooria Nazari. Nooria Nazari.
Okay, we're going to explode roses at bright lemon yellow for matching pictures. And we're going to read Nooria from a sky blue. So drop sky blue on top of a gold on your crown. Just put your crown to gold and then add some sky blue. And as we look at a rose that represents Nooria, how can Nooria align more deeply with her natural cycles of abundance? Is there any specific actions or information you receive for Nooria?
I'm laughing. I'm just going to say what I see. It popped in like immediately.
Okay.
I saw a Spanish dancer. I just saw, so I don't know what that means. It could be movement. It can be music. I don't know. That's what I.
You do know, so you say what you see, and that is movement.
Yeah.
That's great. Okay. Anyone else want to jump in? What are you looking at? What would assist her in helping her align more deeply with abundance and gratitude?
I'm seeing this flow for you, Nooria, that it's like this gentle river of going with the flow, allowing yeah, just this allowance and yeah, and being okay with not knowing where the river is going, just staying in that gentle, because the river is gentle. It's very like, yeah, it just seems very peaceful. But there's uncertainty, and that's okay. Like being at peace with the uncertainty. I'm going to explode for matching pictures.
Yes, yes. Anyone else want to add?
I'm seeing just being still and allowing yourself to feel the gratitude and the day, just being quiet. And I'll explode roses for matching pictures also.
Yeah. What I'm seeing for you, Nooria, is to validate yourself for your accomplishments. Maybe that means making a list of everything you've accomplished this year and just really acknowledging everything that you've done. Yeah. Anything else? Don't be afraid to jump in and just say what you see.
I got the number 3, which I think is the 3rd chakra.
Okay, focusing on the 3rd chakra. Okay, cool.
Just more building self-confidence.
Cool. And she can do that by acknowledging what she's done. That's part of it, I think. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Good job. All right. Justin, Mark?
No.
I don't know if this means anything. I keep seeing like this 12-year-old boy.
Okay, so what you can do is ask, what is that? What does that mean?
I think it means spending time with him or something.
Okay. Mark, was there anything you wanted to add?
No, not really.
Good. So for all of us, we can just explode roses for matching pictures. And was there a gift or an ability that you see that Nooria is meant to share with the world?
And just see like you have such a bright, shiny smile and just like this light that shines. There's like a joy and positivity, and like you're radiating like a sun. And but there's like this almost like a sense that too much is coming to mind. But yeah, just being that light.
Mm-hmm. Anyone else?
I got this 2 as well.
What was that, Kevin? Sorry.
I got the smile 2 as well.
Cool.
I heard that she needs to write more, like either journal or publish something if she's a professional writer.
Good. Okay.
I just saw the smile too, and just this sweetness, this kind sweetness.
Yeah. Notice, Nooria, it's not about being anything specific, right? It's about your beingness. And what I got for you was wisdom, and perhaps that ties in with what Mark had to say, smiling and writing, and maybe it's teaching. So beautiful. So I'm going to, was there anything that you wanted to say to our readers, Nooria, before we switch to our next person?
I just want to say thank you so much. It's my first time like this reading. So amazing, so powerful, so beautiful to hear everybody, and definitely I resonate with each word. So thank you so much. So beautiful. So beautiful. Thank you.
And I know Nooria better than what you guys are seeing here. And she has a son, Justin. He's not 12, but I don't know what that significance of the 12-year-old is. And
That was just a guess. But how old is he?
7.
Oh, 7. Is he bigger than normal?
no.
No. Maybe I'm just not good at age, but yeah, I was thinking older than 7 though.
And then weren't you dancing, Nooria? Didn't you tell me that you were dancing the last week or two?
Yeah, dancing is one of my passion from my childhood.
Yeah. So thank you, Kristine.
So
Yeah, I was seeing how it was unleashing the
Yeah.
essence, your true self. And something just hearing you all chat right now that just came through. I don't think you realize in all those things we were talking about, your gentleness, your smile, your kindness, there is so much power in that. I don't know if you realize how much power is in, because those sound like qualities that are, oh, that's cute, that's nice, but they are so powerful. Very, very powerful.
Good job,
thank
guys.
you.
It was amazing. Yeah. All right. So let's just explode some roses all around us. Thank you, Nooria, for allowing us to read you, your beautiful spirit. And you're welcome to jump in and just follow along to see, as you start opening and reading. In this work, we're not here to compete with each other, only to see what we see. Okay. And the pictures will come when we're not trying so hard. So if we just relax, let the energy flow and just trust what you're seeing. So it's partly, I think, the practice of sharing what we see in being confident. Like, I knew Kristine was onto something. She goes, I don't know what I'm seeing, but I knew. Yeah, so it's great because when we hear a person validate what we see, it gives us more reason to keep testing and trying. I hope that makes sense.
Well,
So
and just
yes, go ahead.
something too, Amira, that is a good reminder, because I remember when we first started doing this, it's intimidating when you hear somebody say something and you're not seeing that.
Yeah.
It's like being, I know this is a funny analogy, but it's like being at an intersection and there's an accident and there's 4 corners or people are crossing the street. Everybody has a different view. So even though someone's saying something that isn't true for somebody else, it's not that it's not true. It's just a different view that we're all bringing to the person. So I used to be intimidated, like, oh my gosh, I'm seeing something completely different. I can't say that, it's wrong.
Yeah. And it takes time, but this is sort of we've just jumped into the deep end for a few people here. So thank you for that, Kristine. I appreciate it. And the other thing is, sometimes you'll see the very same thing as someone else, and that's validation. Like, oh, I saw that too. Why we're lining up our crown chakra. So everybody's looking at that one person's energy. So yes, there's no right or wrong here. And we're not competing with each other or ourselves to get it right. It's not about being right, because everything's right. Perfect. All right. So let's just check in with those chakras, see if they're turned down to 10, 10, and 70 for ladies and 50 for men. Come up to the center of your head and let's take a peek at Kevin. So Kevin, I'm going to ask you to open your eyes and you can take notes if you want.
Okay.
And because when you keep your eyes closed with us, it's like you jump into our head to see what we're seeing. So we don't want you, there's no room in our head for you. It's bad enough with our own, party of 12. Yeah. So let's have Kevin. Kevin, can you say your name 3 times for us, please?
Kevin Joel Sorrell. Kevin Joel Sorrell. Kevin Joel Sorrell.
Okay, explode matching pictures at bright orange. And we're going to read Kevin from a spring green. So bring your crown to gold with some spring green on it. And looking at a rose that represents Kevin, and ask that rose how Kevin can align more deeply with the natural cycles of abundance and gratitude. If you're not seeing anything and you're struggling, just create and destroy some roses or explode fireworks and just come in back into the center of your head. And like the least you try, the better it is. Like don't try to force it, in other words. That's why starting with a rose can really help us get, and then just start, oh, it's wide, it's sparkly, it's.
Wait, Amira, can you repeat again what we're looking at?
Look at Kevin's rose too and ask how can he align more deeply with abundance, with the natural cycles of abundance and gratitude. What is it that he needs to do or wants or be?
I'm seeing that he needs to be more grounded, more to stabilize himself, making sure that he does that every day and throughout the day.
So we're practicing also to speak to the person, right? Directly.
Yes.
Yeah, so.
Kevin, you need to ground yourself.
Yeah, there you go. Thanks. Practice grounding.
Yes,
And
throughout the
I
day.
saw that too.
Kevin, do you ride a bike?
Yes.
Because I'm seeing bike riding. Which is similar. But
Interesting.
being out in nature, being, you know.
Yeah, I see playfulness, like
Mhm.
finding a way to play. Maybe it's being outside. If riding your bike feels playful.
Mhm.
Yeah, just tapping more into your playful side. I see just, little boy just enjoying himself more, just just genuine playfulness.
Yeah, simple.
Hmm.
I'm seeing a sports car.
Sorry. So
Like a fast car. A fast car, yeah.
well, come on, you're looking at a screen. That's a dead giveaway, for God's sakes. You don't have to be psychic.
Why? What does this show? He doesn't have any sports cars up there. What's got pictures in it?
Oh, if he's on his phone, he may not be able to see Kevin's background.
Oh, what's he got? Is there a car behind?
Yeah, it's a Porsche.
Oh shit!
Yes.
I honest to God didn't even notice that.
Yeah, because he's on his phone, so he probably can't see the whole group.
Oh, yeah, I know. I'm giving you a hard time, Justin.
That's so awesome. Good job, Justin.
Yeah, yeah. We'll give it that one to you. You know. Yeah. Okay. That was a good one. All right. Anybody else want to jump in?
I just saw the same as Donna about the grounding.
Yeah. Good. All right. Now let's take a look and ask what gifts is Kevin or abilities, what is he meant to bring and share with the world?
I'm hearing joy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I'm seeing the joy like in a smile, but I'm also seeing it's either speaking or talking.
Yeah, I'm seeing laughter.
Mhm. Yeah, I see laughter, playfulness, almost like a training, like there's like teaching, training component. Um,
And that's what I'm seeing. It's either a speaker or something about communication.
And what I'm seeing is you bringing your arms around people, bringing community, or bringing people together to, have this support and or a grounded sense of being, together. Yeah.
And I'm seeing the authentic self,
Mm.
showing up your authentic self. Actually, for the last question, I saw you, Kevin, on a like so powerful, strong on a like a king chair, sitting on a king chair. So I
Beautiful.
just wanted to share that. So.
Awesome. That's really awesome. Good job.
Thank you.
Yeah. Do you have a response for our readers, Kevin?
I've done a lot of public speaking. I do teach a lot. I've taught a lot of different things, and I love to speak. And while I'm speaking on the subject, make people laugh and uplift them. So, yeah, I think that was a pretty good reading. I never thought about those with my gifts to those are my gifts to the world. I never thought of it that way. It's just some of the things that I do.
That's awesome
Very
that you're
helpful.
And I do
doing
have the
things with your
power.
gifts.
Yeah,
Awesome.
you're already doing it, which is awesome.
And
And you-
and again, I'm seeing this theme with the gifts. The gifts are so simple. We kind of overlook the power that they actually have, and it'll be interesting to walk through now having a different perception of those gifts, of how you can orchestrate more in your life with those gifts.
Mhm. Yes. Thank you. And for the gentleman, yes, I do have several fast cars. You paid me right.
You guys are amazing. That was awesome. Okay, good job. Let's explode some roses for all the matching pictures. We're having a lot of joy on Kevin's behalf. And that's great. Amusement is very high vibration, guys. So we're doing awesome. Yeah. So you can jump right back in, Kevin, and join us
Okay.
for the readings. Let's see, Justin is the next less senior person in the group. So we'll read Justin next. You okay with that, Justin?
Yeah, read
Okay,
away.
cool. Okay. So as we explode roses and just send Kevin his energy back, send Nooria her energy back. And as we look at Justin, say your name for us 3 times, please, Justin.
Justin Patrick Abshire, Justin Patrick Abshire, Justin Patrick Abshire.
Okay, explode roses for matching pictures at turquoise. And we're going to read Justin from a dusty rose. So put your crown chakra to gold with some dusty rose. The first question we're going to look at is gotta look at my notes. How can Justin align more deeply with the natural cycles of abundance and gratitude?
I'm getting stillness, coming back to more times where you're being present, coming back to the present moment, being fully in your body, and allowing yourself to just be present and
Okay,
still.
cool.
I'm not
I'm
used to doing
seeing,
it.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I'm seeing playfulness, finding time for yourself to enjoy what you enjoy the most in your life, whether it be walking through the woods, going for a swim, driving a fast car, whatever it may be, just finding that time to be playful and enjoy yourself.
Mm-hmm. Good. Anyone else?
I got meditation. I think that's what I'm seeing. I got a figure in the lotus position, but not out of trying. In other words, not out of trying to do anything within meditation. Maybe that's the stillness. I think somebody else said.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Great. Anyone else?
I'm seeing being more open, maybe. I don't know if you're protective, less protective, and having more trust. And it's not, I'm not seeing you're fearful, but I just see a hesitation, maybe.
Let your guard down a little.
And I think the stillness will help in that connection to your power and trusting and stepping more into what you want. It will help build confidence too.
Anyone else?
And I'm seeing present is the present moment, being present.
Good. So Justin, what I'm seeing is you need to create space for yourself, private space, whether that's to go play and do something that you like or to meditate. But it's because your energy is so much going to everybody else and their needs that you're last, and you need to reverse the equation. So simple stillness and space for yourself.
Yeah, all that resonates.
Good.
And I'm seeing, oh, go ahead.
Yeah, really?
I was seeing a motorcycle, but I don't know if that's going for a ride to get away from it all, or if it has to do with wind in your hair, but I see a motorcycle.
Yeah, I would like to have one, that's for sure.
I heard a bunch of coyotes, kind of howling in the background in the distance. I don't know what that means or what that's all about.
Coyotes howl when they've made the kill, right?
Yeah.
No, I don't think that's how they talk to each other.
Okay, I thought it was when they're celebrating, but
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
okay, good, you guys, that's amazing. All right, any feedback, Justin?
Yeah, it was all spot on. So a lot of the stuff you guys have said is what I've been telling myself, and that's the same information I've been getting like this last month. So I know the stillness is a big thing. What was that? What was the other thing? Stillness and
Playfulness.
yeah,
Mhm.
playfulness, and spending time, making time for myself is huge, which I know I need to do. It's funny she said be in the present, because that's something I constantly try to tell myself to do, is be in the present. not thinking the past or in the future as much as I can.
Mhm.
And then I do want a motorcycle. I was looking at the motorcycles, and I don't know if this could be totally off base, but with the coyotes, I've been recently looking at a bunch of land to buy. So I don't know if that has something to do with it, but
Very cool. Of course. Yeah. Freedom, right?
Mhm.
Good job, guys. I forgot. We didn't look and see what gifts or abilities Justin has to share with the world, or he's meant to share with the world. Can we just take a quick look at that?
Your big heart. You have a really big heart, filled with love, and you need to share that more than maybe. I don't know. I see a kind of a guardedness about it a little bit.
I see that big heart like a teddy bear. It's warm and cozy and strong all at the same time.
And I'm hearing learning, like it's a practice. It's learning to open. You can't just say, okay, I want to be open, right? Like it's okay, I'll unlock this little piece of armor, or I'll, unlock this little piece, and just kind of this gradual setting the intention and learning, what does this look like for me in sharing your big heart, because it can feel overwhelming. And so you're learning, right? And it's all a practice and continual learning process.
Don't give it all away at once. Adding on about like your heart. It's a lot to give, but just, like Lauri said, pieces at a time.
And there's definitely a joy and a playfulness to what you share. Like people enjoy like the lightheartedness, I think.
Yeah,
Very
I
almost
was
unassuming.
I was seeing the same thing, Lauri, and it's almost like your willingness to laugh and play is captivating and instigating. I don't know if you were a naughty little boy, but you seem to be a little bit of a troublemaker, but in a playful way. And
Yeah.
so that it's so endearing. I don't know, but it's captivating. Yeah.
Yeah, all that is spot on. I was pretty extremely naughty growing up, for sure.
Well, there's still a naughtiness, playful
Yeah.
naughty.
Yeah. No, it's
Like, do you like to play a lot of practical jokes on people?
no, I don't play a lot of jokes, but I'm really good at connecting with people when I meet them, and
Mhm.
I'll joke around with people. Like the people are scared to talk to, I can joke around with them and get people talking to, type thing.
Good. Very good.
I'm seeing you have a sense of vision. And I don't know if it has to do with like actually working, or like what you're saying when you meet people, like you have this more global vision that a lot of people don't have, maybe for projects, or I see you having like an overall vision.
Yeah, I can see that. And it's I'm not like, I always tell myself I'm like a big picture thinker. I don't get stuck in the small stuff. So I don't think, maybe that's something that you're seeing. I don't know.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I did
but
see
it feels like that is one of your gifts, and especially using that playfulness with creativity.
Oh,
Like I see, I see like this stuff bubbling up for you that will make you very happy. Like it'll make you feel fulfilled and connected, but I don't see the details of it. But I just feel this overall vision and creativity and the playfulness all together.
That'll be awesome.
Yeah. So that's a good place to start. Okay. Start with the simple things and everything else will fall into place. So you guys, obviously we're going over. I hope you're okay with that. If you're not, we're going to continue going. And I want to make sure everybody gets a reading. But if you're not, you're welcome to, say night night. All right. Is that okay?
Sure.
You're all good with that? Okay.
Mhm.
So Marc hasn't been around for a long time. Let's give Marc a reading next. Okay.
All right.
So let's just explode roses and send Justin his energy back. And check in with that earth and cosmic energy. Check to see if your chakras are turned down. Marc, please open your eyes. If you could say your full name for us 3 times.
Marc Raymond Bergeron. Marc Raymond Bergeron. Marc Raymond Bergeron.
Okay, let's explode milk chocolate roses for matching pictures. And we're going to read Marc from an orange. So set your crown to gold with some orange on it. How can Marc align more deeply with the natural cycles of abundance and gratitude?
I'm knocking y'all out, huh?
Yeah, you're a knockout, all right. Blew out the circuit. No, I'm gonna, I've got some pictures. I'm just gonna wait for my turn. Just be patient, Marc. We're gonna get you.
I'm seeing your rose on fire. I'm not sure, like it's not burning up. It's just
It's
you
a
have
flame.
fire.
It's a hunk of burning love. He's hot stuff, Donna. You know it.
Oh my gosh.
Now everybody knows it. Okay.
But you have a flame about you. I don't know what, I'm not sure. It's not telling me any more than that. There's just a flame about you.
Yeah, so what does a flame connotate to you? Just relax with it, pull back. Don't jump into Marc. What we want to do is look on our screen for the rose. We want to look at the energy that represents Marc's rose and how he can, asking the rose, how can Marc more deeply align with the natural cycles of abundance and gratitude.
I'm not getting anything yet.
Okay,
As
anyone
far as
else? Go, just relax with it, Donna.
okay.
Explode roses until something comes.
I'm hearing presence and like almost like a grounding, like coming back to the present moment more, because there seems to be a lot of chaotic energy, a lot of busyness, I guess, or just like one thing after another, and there's almost this like checklist of like, okay, I did this, and running through the checklist. And yoga is coming to mind because I do know you do yoga, but like even with yoga, there's like this checklist kind of like, okay, I did this, did that. And so I just hear this like coming back fully into that present moment of what you're experiencing.
That's very
peace.
true.
As Lauri was saying that, that's what the flame is. It's like you're trying to burn through everything and slow down and enjoy, taste the food, smell the roses, enjoy the music, relax. That's what the flame is about. Yeah.
Good job.
Hair on fire.
No, I'm seeing the grounding too. I'm seeing just more consistent, but as they were explaining, present self-care.
Good. Okay.
Yeah.
We got more positive self-talk.
What's that, Kevin? You're kind of your sound is a little echoey.
Oh, I got more positive self-talk.
Okay, good. Thank you.
I'm seeing like growing plants or crops or something.
That's interesting because I'm seeing camouflage, and I'm asking what that refers to, and it's talking about you stepping into nature and becoming one with nature. So whether it's going out into the forest or spending some time on hikes or growing your own, it's like blending and sort of being present and grounding, just like everybody else has said, but more in the flow of nature.
Interesting.
I'm seeing a bonsai tree.
You too can have a bonsai. I've got a funny story about a bonsai with a tree I had in my house in California. Oh my God. This Japanese guy comes to my front door and he says, "Madam, you can have a bonsai, that big old juniper on the side." And I said, "Okay." So he starts cutting away and he said, "Oh, it's $90. So I had to leave at 5 o'clock for some appointment. And I figured him and his wife were going to just keep going. Guess what? They fucking took off. And my tree had a bonsai about 6 feet high, and the rest of it was like, left it. And they never came back. They wouldn't answer their phone. So my joke was I had to climb on a ladder and finish the rest of the tree.
Right.
And the joke was with my friends, you too can have a bonsai. So it was like, never lesson, do not pay, make them come back tomorrow, And you too can have a bonsai. Yeah. Okay. So Marc, how did that, okay, before we go, what gifts or abilities is Marc meant to share with the world?
I saw his guitar. I just saw this rocking guitar.
Well, sometimes because when we know a person so well, so, what I would do is blow that up because it's just so obvious, right?
Okay.
And it may be it, but I just want to get real clear because we know Marc, we know his passions, we know what his go-to is and has been, that it seems plausible, but, just double check.
I'm also seeing his very chill nature. Just that it's there's a patience about it.
So when he's playing his music, is that the gift in the terms of being present and being in the flow?
I think he's giving the gift when because I had gotten music as well. And I think it's a gift to others for being present and in the flow as well as himself.
Good. Good, good, good.
Mark, I'm talking to you though.
Yeah, I'm listening.
You give
not
a
to
gift to
Amira
others.
about him.
That's right.
Okay. Yeah, I know it's tricky, isn't it? We're practicing. Yeah. Anybody else?
Mark, I'm seeing wisdom. It feels like you have lots of wisdom and knowledge.
Mhm.
Thank you. Maybe a little too much.
Who says too much, Mark? Who says? Are those negative self-talks?
Yeah, of course.
Mhm, mhm,
Just deflecting it away from me.
mhm. Anyone else?
I actually see your calm and presence coming through your music. Like there's something,
Mhm.
yeah, like what Kristine was saying. So that's,
Mhm.
yeah, you definitely help like people be in the present moment and be at peace in that when you're playing.
Mhm. And joy, peace and
Yeah.
joy, and raise the vibration.
Yeah.
It's great. So many of us are already doing what our gifts are, which is fabulous. You don't even recognize it. You probably have, Mark, but maybe not to this depth. So let's explode fireworks, roses, dynamite all around us. Come back to the center of our head, and we're going to take a look at Kristine. And let's go ahead and check in with the cosmic and earth energy, if that's lightly flowing. Set our crown to gold. Just double check those chakras that they're turned down. And Kristine, if you could say your full name 4 times.
Kristine Helen Young. Kristine Helen Young. Kristine Helen Young.
Okay, we're going to explode sky blue roses for matching pictures. We'll read Kristine from a fuchsia. So set your crown chakra to gold with some fuchsia. And how can Kristine align more deeply with the natural cycles of abundance and gratitude?
I'm hearing that she needs to share more about that stuff with other people.
Talking to Kristine.
Kristine, you need to share more of that stuff with other people.
What stuff, Mark?
Her knowledge, her intuitive knowledge about gratitude and abundance.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah, I just see you as this like wisdom teacher, but also like you're a student. So like I just see you almost in the front, like just like you're looking at your book and you're sharing the wisdom that you've gained and coming. Yeah, it's really cool. Yeah, it looks really cool. It's very similar to what Marc was saying. And like an ownership, like I'm seeing it as like you're finally owning that, like you know this stuff inside and out, like, and this stuff isn't not just what we do, but like all the things that have gotten you to this point and helped you be so good at this particular modality. It's just like, yeah, you coming to that realization almost of like, yeah, I am like a matriarch of this wisdom. So, yeah.
I'm seeing like to like fully let go, like almost like a surrender. But I don't know what I don't know what it is.
I got the word solid. And Kristine, I think what it means to me is that know that you are solid.
Kristine, what I'm seeing is you embodying the wisdom of abundance and gratitude, and it's just oozing out of you. The knowingness and the wisdom of it, like you have an awareness that you can't hold on to it. You have to keep the cycle moving. And I see you stepping into a greater version of that.
Yeah, I'm getting that too.
Kristine, I'm seeing a mountain, like a mountain, very tall mountain. And I think that it goes along with what everyone else has said, that you are far above a lot of people with this ability of gratitude and your abilities to help others and to influence others and to give us the push that we need, the encouragement that we need to grab onto the gratitude.
I gotta say, I'm so proud of you, Kristine, and how far you've come in the year and a half that we've been working, and just to see how far you've come with your own healing and embodying it and just being a mirror for other people. And you know, congratulations. It looks beautiful.
Yeah, I'm overcome with emotion right now because I think it's a lot for me to hear, because I know I've been doing the hard work, but I'm just now just seeing like just I'm reaping the benefits of it now. You know, it almost feels surreal. So this, I mean, if we played my first appointment back with Amira, I couldn't even lift my head off of the pillow. So this is, it can be very emotional.
Yeah, congratulations. Validating yourself is the way for you to step forward.
Yeah.
With a greater, in that natural cycle of abundance. And so, yes, you've been in gratitude and you're in the flow, but acknowledging that.
Yeah.
Acknowledging your work. Maybe making a list. I encourage everybody, being it's the end of the year almost, make a list of everything that you've accomplished last year, just for you to look at, reflect, and validate yourself, appreciate yourself, give gratitude for everything that you pulled off, even the miracles that you never thought would happen, right? So let's look at what Kristine's gifts or abilities that she's meant to share with the world, or maybe you feel like you've already shared that in that message. Is there anything else for Kristine?
She has a lot to give, and she should just keep on doing it. You have a lot to give, Kristine. You should just keep on doing it.
I'm just seeing you leading by example. It's just like you keep showing up as who you are, as what you've done, and
Yeah.
really just standing in that, like, yeah, I put in the work, I did this, and you're the, yeah, that beacon for other people to be like, oh wow, what did she do? How did she do that? And
Mhm.
yeah.
Nobody can take it away.
Mhm.
Your beautiful love and your feelings and your ability to open and stay open to others, I think is such a attribute of yours and such a powerful thing to show the world and to give to others.
I'm getting like strength and with all those feelings of strength and being strong.
Mhm.
And if it makes you feel better, I always get excited to hear what you have to say about me.
About what?
About me. When we
He
do these
wants to always
readings.
hear your messages. I got to
Same.
tell you, Justin, these foursome here, this Marc and Lauri, I'm not calling out any names, Donna and Kristine, they were so thinking they were not good, and they're amazing readers. So, yeah.
Good practice.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for sharing that, Justin. Yeah, good job. All right. So, anybody else? Nooria, you were kind of quiet. Kevin, you were kind of quiet. Was there anything you saw you wanted to share with Kristine?
Yes, I would.
Go ahead, please.
I see Kristine as a very intuitive soul, very powerful and strong soul, and the world needs your you being intuitive and share that with the world. That makes sense. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I think, Kristine, I think that goes from what I said. When you know that you're solid, you just naturally just share who you are and your gifts. And there's so much to you that it's radiant.
Mm.
I wrote notes down. Thank you. Thank you. This was like such a gift in itself. All I can say is wow. I mean, just oh my gosh, this is like Christmas.
Happy
And there's a
Thanksgiving.
recording for you to
Yeah.
hear it again.
Yeah, this is very cool. Very cool. Thank you, everybody. Spot on, everybody.
You're so welcome.
And I'm trying to be open to accept that. And I love who said something about surrender, fully let go and surrender.
That was me.
Justin.
Yeah, Justin. I mean, that really resonated. I think I'm gonna write that on my bathroom mirror.
Mhm.
Every time Justin laughs, I laugh. I'm sorry. Such a giggle. Yeah. All right.
You guys wait, I have to tell you, you guys overheated me. I'm like Marc's burning rose. I'm sweating.
A hunk of burning love. All right.
This girl is on fire.
So thank
I
you.
know,
Thank
Marc,
you,
don't
everybody.
critique my singing, okay, Marc?
Look at, wait, look at my glasses are steaming up. I'm so hot. Do you see that?
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
okay, I'm back to my song. I can see clearly now. The rain has come. All right, Exploding Roses. We're having way too much fun. We could be here all night. So we got two more good ones here.
Okay. All right.
So let's we're gonna go for Lauri next, okay? Donna, and you'll be the best for last, okay?
Mm.
So we're gonna do Lauri now, so we can bring our energy field back, bring it in arm's length around us, and explode roses for so much fun that we're having. And just check in with those lower chakras. Turn down. Just lightly pull back your energy, run the cosmic and earth energy slightly. As we center ourselves back in the center of our head, Lauri, if you could kindly say your full name for us 3 times.
Lauri Michelle Brown, Lauri Michelle Brown, Lauri Michelle Brown.
Okay, exploding roses for matching pictures, purple.
Hmm.
And we're going to read Lauri from a spring green. So put your crown chakra to gold with some spring green painted on top. What we're doing, guys, is we're matching all of our crown chakras, like tuning into the same radio signal. And so looking at this rose for Lauri, how can Lauri align more deeply with the natural cycles of abundance and gratitude?
I would say, Lauri, you need to let it flow through you more. Just let it be. And it'll be there when you need it.
One of my favorite Beatles songs. Yeah.
Is there any particular guidance on how to get into the flow, Marc?
Well, I don't know if this makes sense. I'm kind of noticing like her energy, the energy flows through her crown chakra and out through her heart chakra.
So does she need an energy check? The energy's haywire is what you're saying?
I'm not saying it's haywired. I'm just saying it's pretty powerful.
Oh, okay.
No, it seems like cohesive energy to me.
All right. All right. What does she need to do to get back in that flow that you mentioned?
Open her heart more.
Okay.
Let it flow out through your fingertips into the world.
Okay. Sometimes we need some tangible ways to make things real for ourselves.
No, I'm hearing balance, Lauri. Just balance in general. I mean, it could be work, play, relationships, self-care, just finding a good balance, especially with the self-care and consistency. And it's not that you're not doing that, but just to keep that in check.
Okay. Anyone else?
The word fun just keeps coming up, like have more fun or something like
That's
that.
Lauri's middle name.
I even have playgrounds lined up when I go to Pennsylvania this weekend.
Oh, geez.
I'm hearing trust, Lauri. Trust yourself. Stop the second guessing and the doubt, the self-sabotage. Stop all of that and just believe it in yourself and trust and know that you have the knowing, you have the knowledge, you have the wisdom. It's all there. You're so powerful and beautiful.
I'm hearing a whisper saying, clean your analyzer regularly.
I think she needs a lobotomy. I'm teasing, you know that. Yeah. What you're showing me, Lauri, is you're all wrapped up like a mummy. And miles and miles and miles of that gauze that's just keeping you stiff like a corpse. And that has to do with probably the self-doubt or you not letting yourself really express yourself, you know, at the core, and just protective shields that have, it looks like, you know, I think that's the first layer, you know, when a mummy's buried, there's many, many sarcophagi, right? But you're down to this last the first wrap and the closest to you. And so it may be the most scary part of you to be vulnerable in ways that you haven't ever been. But that looks like you getting into the more of the flow, is letting yourself really be. Marc said it, I think, let it be. Was it you, Marc, that said, let it be, let it be?
Yeah.
That's you're saying to me, I want to be me. I want to be, let me be me. So that's how I see.
And I hear Spirit saying, you are enough. You are whole and you are enough. And to remember that.
Lauri, I hear a song. Even with your name, I heard a song 3 times in my head, like Lauri, Lauri, Lauri. And then with let go, let it go, let it go. I felt that, so I see that. I don't know if it has any meaning to you, so.
Oh, sure does.
Yeah, beautiful.
Thank you. Yeah.
Anyone else? What gifts or abilities does Lauri is Lauri meant to share with the world?
I see you have the ability to teach others, Lauri. You have that patience, you have the ability, you have the knowledge, you have the know. You just need to step into it. And you have an intriguing way of explaining things and getting others interested.
Yeah, I think it's your playfulness that's engaging, and it's inspiring, motivating at the same time.
Yeah, that's what I was seeing. And like vibrance.
Yeah. It's
That's
engaging. It's energy that's engaging and sort of magnetizing. That's what it does.
Yeah.
It's like this glow.
Like a little pixie. Magic little pixie.
Yep. Like I'm up to all the good.
Well, I also see this lightness, this lighthearted, this pixie dust, and you're not even realizing how much magic you bring in the world and how much you're bestowing it on others around you. And I think you've been sabotaging with the self-doubt and this can't be real, so kind of thoughts, and it's holding you back. But there's more, as you gain more momentum with the awareness and the belief and the trust in that, it sort of spreads. It's almost like, again, like this pixie dust everywhere.
Yeah. I'm seeing that too. Just her being around people kind of brings them up or something. I don't.
Yeah, it's the frequency.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah. And so it's not about being anything specific, like a title in jobs or anything like that. It's not about how you do it. It's just being that, just knowing that, being in that space. It's really cool. Yeah.
I feel like I want to hang out with you.
Come to Austin. I was thinking we should have a retreat, and do some psychic readings for a weekend and do some spiritual work. Wouldn't that be fun?
That would be.
That would be a lot of fun.
Yeah. Okay. Well, anybody else got a message for Lauri?
I just want to share the beautiful smile.
Yeah.
Your smile is so healing. It's a gift. So
thank you.
Okay. You
Radiant.
do radiant was the word I got. Radiant and glow.
Yeah. Beautiful. Thank you for that, Nooria. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah. Lauri, how do you, any feedback for our readers?
Yeah, y'all are amazing. Like it's one of those reminders of like, oh right, yes. And you're all spot on of like the self-doubt and the trust. And I've had things happen in the last couple of weeks that really made me doubt. Like I'm now stepped down from the assistant manager position because of, and I did that on I was like, you know what? I don't want this position. This is not mine. I don't need this in my life. Like, let me just be me. I don't need the title. And so it's funny that it's just all of it just, because I just want to play. I just want to show up and do my job and help people feel better every day. And adding the management title was like, oh, now you've got to do this and you've got to do that. I'm like, I don't gotta do nothing like y'all. So, yes.
You know
Thank
what? You know what this is? It's a bouquet of these. Tell them all to just fuck
Yeah.
off.
Like, I'm done. I'm not playing y'all's game anymore. I'm just here to like bring joy and to help people feel better. Like I'm done.
What a nice affirmation to after this reading. It's about being, not about doing.
Yes. And I resigned because, and everyone's like, oh, you did such a great job in this situation. Like, no worries. You didn't do anything wrong. And I'm like, I don't want to be in this situation.
Yeah.
I just don't.
Good
Even
Well,
job.
and you have nothing to prove with a title. You
Right.
already are what you need to be.
Yes. Yeah. Just added that layer of responsibility that I was like, no, that's not my, like adding responsibilities. It felt like it took away some of my shine. Like I don't need, like I lead by example. I lead just by being here and I don't need the title to lead. And so, yeah.
Good job.
Good for you.
Yeah, maybe that's the bandages that were all
Yeah, you're
all
seeing me
tangled up.
come it was yesterday when I got
Oh,
confirmation
interesting.
that I'm not going to be the assistant manager anymore. I don't want that. I don't, because I shared with that last week. I told her like, I don't want to, like, I'm done. Like, I don't want to be in this position. It's dimming me.
It's not for you to hold the corporate world together for them. That's not you at all. I can't see that in you at all.
No, never really has been. Even in the military, I still led in my own way.
Yeah, good. Yeah. So now you've got some validation from our expert readers that you're on the right track. Yeah. Good job, everybody. So we've got the best for last. Not that none of us weren't the best, but Donna is our longtime reader here. Donna's done some pretty advanced work, so we've got to sharpen our psychic pencils here. So let's close our eyes again and come back to center and take a look at Donna as we check in with those lower chakras, just tuning into our body, resetting them, and bring the aura in. Sometimes we get excited and playful and our energy extends into other people's auras. So just bring it back, arm's length around you. Make sure your rose is up on the edge of your aura. Come back into the center of your head and looking out in front of you. Donna, can you please say your full name for us 3 times?
Donna K. Taylor, Donna K. Taylor, Donna K. Taylor.
Okay, exploding roses at Peach for matching pictures. And we're going to read Donna from a turquoise. So put your crown to gold with some turquoise on top. And we're going to look at a rose or the energy for how Donna can align more deeply with the natural cycles of abundance and gratitude. And what do you see?
I'm
I
seeing.
got,
Oh, go ahead.
okay. Now I got for you to stop the spin and enjoy the moment.
Okay. Lauri?
Yeah, I'm getting this like bringing yourself back into presence, and your peace lies within. Yeah, because it seems like there's a lot of scattered here, there, and everywhere, multiple times, places, people, all the things. And I just see this like coming back and getting to your present here in your body, will bring you that peace, to where you can experience the gratitude more fully and the love more fully within you.
Good job. Anyone else?
I just keep getting like kindness. I think it means just keep being kind to people or certain people.
To herself.
Yeah, maybe that's it. Yeah.
Beautiful. Okay. Anyone else?
I'm hearing allowing, just allow. Maybe maybe surrender to.
Okay. Anyone else? I'd like to add, Donna, to believe and set boundaries. Set boundaries for yourself to, that will enable almost everything that everybody said, bringing yourself into the present, stopping the spin, and being compassionate to yourself, giving to yourself, setting the boundaries, and putting you first. And let's look at anybody else. Nooria, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I see this ancient, very historical, like turquoise jewelry. I just saw that, like I'm seing that, so
So
maybe
she
it's
needs to go buy
related to
an
water,
expensive
maybe.
turquoise necklace. Have her husband, tell her husband that she needs this expensive turquoise necklace with diamonds, right? Is that it?
Maybe.
I'm kidding, you know that, right?
You know, actually, Nori, that was my mother. She passed away recently, and I have a turquoise necklace that I have from her. Very beautiful turquoise necklace.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Good job, Nooria.
So mama's talking to you, huh, Donna?
Yeah.
Okay, good. What gifts and abilities does Donna have, and that's meant to she's meant to share with the world?
You are.
I'm just-
Oh, go ahead. Go
Oh,
ahead.
Lauri, go.
Okay. I'm just feeling this like your warmth and compassion for everyone. You just give everyone a big hug. It's just this so like unconditional love. It feels so amazing, and just continue to do that. And you know, from your filled place, right? Like you give so much to everyone else, and almost this like bring that back to you. Like, what does it feel like if you gave yourself that love, a big warm hug, unconditional love? because you radiate that to everyone else. And it feels so good, and definitely is your gift of just like wrapping everyone in a big hug.
So Donna, I know it may not sound like it, but your experiences, especially the challenging ones, are some very, very big gifts that it could be through being of service, sharing, supporting others, writing, that you're able to help other people heal.
Anyone else?
I just keep getting the kindness thing. Like you're super kind. I don't know how else to say it.
Donna always has such nice words filling the silence, and they're so kind, and they're full of compassion and love and wisdom. And also her words, her written words, powerful.
And she started with us in the Thrive Tribe.
Finally.
Somewhere.
Tell you how many conversations we had about that, Donna.
Oh, I don't know.
You're busted. And I'm so proud of you that you shared that beautiful piece with us.
Thank you.
So keep it coming, Donna. There's so much in there. I mean, there's so much in there. It's like, wow, she's channeling. Have you asked who's speaking to you?
Mm-mm. That'd be something I need to do.
Just keep it coming, girl. Those words are what you have to share with the world. Your healing abilities, your light, your wisdom, your kindness, it's all wanting to come through, and it needs a channel. It needs a form to come in. I'm sure when you read it, you go, who the hell wrote that?
Yeah.
I wrote that? What?
Yeah, your intuitive knowing is definitely a gift.
Powerful, beautiful, radiant.
And your authentic self, Donna, I see that as this beautiful gift for all of us.
That is so perfect, Nooria. I remember when Donna and I when we first connected, and she only admitted this to me a while ago. She said I told her to please stop driving. And I say, Donna, I said, are you going to stop driving in park?
Yeah.
And she said to me that she was afraid that if she stopped, she would just lose it.
Mm-hmm.
You were struggling with a lot of grief, but I was so shocked by that. I had no awareness of that. I was completely, you just seem to have it all together, I don't know why that's funny right now. It doesn't seem to be when I say it, but you've come a long way. You've come a long way, and showing your authentic self is really a powerful part of that, I think, because you were so afraid to show your authentic self.
Yeah.
And where you were.
I was thinking when Kristine said that she could barely raise her head up off the pillow on her first session with you, I was thinking I was falling apart. I was literally falling apart in my first session with you.
I would have never known it until, we touched on some sensitive stuff, but yeah, you're amazing. You're amazing. And that beautiful light is creaking through. Like, I've watched you just open the door, and the light just keeps shining out a little bit and a little bit and a little bit. And wants you to just open the door. Just open the door.
Let it
The
rip.
light you receive and the light you express.
Mhm. And we're here to hold you. Take our belief in you and the love and trust that we have in you, and yeah, roll with it until you can make it your own.
Wow.
Oh God, I got all these girls crying tonight.
So amazing. All of you.
We've
Oh,
we've
thank
been
you,
missing each other
everybody.
again.
Thank
Yeah,
you so much.
you're so welcome. You're so welcome. So, anybody have a final message for Donna? Is there anything you're not holding back now? Go ahead, give it to her. Take it.
She can take it.
Yeah, she'll take it gladly. So what we're going to do now is just explode roses for all these wonderful messages. All the messages you gave for someone else is for you. And we all have matching pictures with each person that we read, and all the beauty and the light and the love and the abundance is just growing and glowing here in this space. But we don't want to leave our energy in each other's space, okay? Because that'll fuck them up, and we don't want that. So we want to call back our energy. So what I'm going to suggest you do is imagine a rose for each person here in this space out in front of you, and then one for yourself. And so I'll go down the line just to keep it simple while you got your eyes closed. So we got Kevin. Imagine a rose for Kevin. Kevin, you don't. You'll have your own rose. You follow? So then we'll put up a rose for Donna, one for Kristine, for Lauri, for Marc, and Kevin, and Nooria. Did I get everybody? Did I say Lauri?
Justin.
Oh, Justin, yeah. Well, I said him first.
Oh, I heard Kevin. It's fine.
Oh, did I? Oh, God. All the blah, blah, blah. I feel like a mother that can't remember her kid's name.
There's a lot of energy right in here.
Yeah, a lot of names. So line them up and then call your energy back from each person's rose and send their energy back to them from your rose. So it's a file swap, like energy tool number 4. Maybe it's helpful if you just look at the pictures on the screen and then just call your energy back and send them back. We want to separate from these people, from these people. I'm giddy now. I'm like high from this stuff. This is what happens, when you're in trance for a couple hours, you really get goofy. It's a natural high. If anybody needs some help, please let me know.
And a rose for Amira.
Yes, please separate from me. I don't want to take you all to bed with me.
It's crowded.
There's 8 in the bed, and the little one says, roll over. Roll over.
Oh.
Well, this was a long night, guys. I apologize, and I'm happy at the same time. I think, I don't know, we'll have to create a system to do readings. Maybe we'll do, pull names from a hat or something where we get the practice, but we also get readings. So if you have any ideas how we could handle that, or maybe break up in pairs, that's what we did in our advanced training. Yeah, maybe that's what we'll do. Go into different rooms because there's so many of us. Or two rooms or something.
Yeah, that's just shorten it.
Yeah. All right. Any comments? Let's bring in some gold suns. Just validate yourself, fill yourself with gratitude. This new vibration of being in gratitude. Truly owning it. Being in it, being full of it. Just bring in that light. shining the path of allowing and expanding and trusting and believing, knowing, embodying this vibration. Just let it permeate all the cells of your body and expand in the space all around you. And just take that, why don't you, through Thanksgiving. So any quick comments or feedback or any last words that you want to share?
Happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you,
Very
Marc.
simple, but very powerful.
Yeah, thank you. This is great.
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you. I needed this so much. So thank
Oh,
you.
good.
Yeah.
So welcome.
Yeah, thank you so much, everybody. This was so empowering and inspiring and so joyful. Thank you. So different for
Wow.
me.
Thank you all for being here. You're amazing readers. Even the brand new, if you're new to it, you did amazing. Really, really. Didn't they?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Didn't
Yes.
they do amazing? It was like, wow.
I'm impressed.
So
Yeah.
isn't that interesting to me? I find it fascinating that the newest people are amazingly accurate
Yes.
because they're not thinking about it.
Mhm.
Just it's right there. So good job, guys. So for next month, we'll the second and fourth Tuesday, and we'll do some more clearing on the second week, and then we'll do readings on the second part. How's that sound? Now, I noticed that Christmas Eve is our second Tuesday. Is that problematic for anybody?
Yeah, for me.
Probably will be for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So would we like to move it to a different day? Like maybe the Monday? Would that help? Or do we skip it and do the 31st or the 30th?
31st isn't going to work for me.
Right. Musician, you're probably with a gig or two.
Yeah.
I could do the 30th, I think. Yeah.
I will
I could do that
probably be
Monday.
gone. I'll probably be
You're
gone
gone?
most of that week. That's our anniversary week, so I'll probably be gone most of that week.
Lucky you.
Let's
Why?
go back to
Donna?
the 23rd.
Why?
Okay,
At
so
least
the
I'm not
20
the
how
only
does the
Southern one
23rd
here. Justin's Southern.
Yeah. Yeah.
Does the 23rd?
23rd would work for me.
How about everybody else? The Monday, the 23rd.
Yeah.
I think
Okay,
that
so
should
we'll
be
make it
okay.
Monday, the 23rd instead of the 24th. I don't want to screw up our mind or our pattern, but because it's the holidays, we probably, to get it in, because God knows we're going to need a healing before the holidays, right?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Okay, good. All right, and I'll see you in the Thrive Tribe. I appreciate you guys sharing and caring and adding your 2 bits and just whatever coming up. There's a lot of miracles happening that you guys haven't been sharing. I know you're holding out on us. So I can't wait to hear about them.
Thank you, Amira. Thank you,
So
everybody.
welcome. You're
Thank you.
amazing.
Night.
Bye-bye.
Later. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy
again.
Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.